Are y'all excited? Girl, I'm excited. I love this show. I think it's really good. I needed a break from the whole narcissistic relationship, cheating, carrying on. I needed a little bit of a respite from all of those things. And so we've got it, y'all. And it's in the backdrop of my city, DC. Yes, I am a transplant. I am not originally from Washington, DC, but baby, we is here today, okay? It is not about where you from, it's where you at. Hello, okay? So we are excited. We are here. We are here. Anyway, welcome to my channel. Okay. My name is Belle. This is the Belle Perspective. And I talk about reality TV, movies, books, all kinds of things on my channel. So check everything out around here somewhere. Okay. I'll have a couple content pop-ups popping up a little bit here and there. Okay. If you're returning, welcome back. Hey girl. Hey, hey person. Hey, because you know we are affirming around here. Don't forget to get in the comments. Let me know what you think about the show. And don't forget to like this video before you leave. Okay. Let's get into the review. So we're just gonna talk. I'm not gonna go in any particular order. I'm gonna try to stick by the scenes, but we're just gonna talk. Now, this is probably another show that I probably should have rewatched. Shout out to P Valley, y'all. I'm taking oh my god, it's taking forever to finish that because I got so much else going on. Anyway, but we'll talk about it. Anyway, this is probably a show I should have rewatched as well, but baby, I did not have time, so I'm gonna just go off my memory, and I'm gonna rely on y'all to correct me where I'm wrong in the comments. Okay, so we start back from the holiday fight, which is so crazy because they literally filmed part of this, the end of that part in 2022, damn near 2 years ago, y'all. And then now we're watching them from 2023. Now, it's not so bad because we're literally at the top of 24, but still, it's not like, I just feel like we're really far back. We're picking up on the heels of the argument between Joi and Ashley. Now, I know Joi and Clifton from Ready to Love. We know Joi and Clifton from Ready to Love because we watched that season and I used to read Joi and Clifton for filth. I did not like them. Now, I'm going to try my best to put my big girl panties on and not look at Joi in the way of disgust and Clifton with disgust like I used to. I'm gonna try very, very, very hard. Y'all hold me accountable, okay? Because y'all know I can be biased up in this mug, and I will admit it. I try to be fair, but I am biased, and I don't too much care for Joi like that, just because I saw her and her shenanigans on Ready to Love. But so Joi told Ashley that she was actually married to Clifton. This was supposed to be a secret. They were supposed to have, a secret thing and then have a wedding, right? And Ashley went and told her good girlfriend, Alicia. Now, why she said it, I can't remember. And I feel like it was some shit Joi had did, possibly, that made Ashley go back and put her business in the street. I believe so. Y'all get in the comments and let me know if I'm wrong. I'm going to try not to cape for Ashley too much. Y'all, I love Ashley, hands down. Ashley and Erana are my two favorite girls, okay? And between the two of them, I love Ashley more. Like, I really love Ashley. And y'all know I have an affinity for toxic ass women. I don't know why. Again, y'all pray for me. These are things my therapist will have to deal with me. Will have to help me work through. Okay. So I know that Ashley is very immature. I know that Ashley is very disrespectful. I know that Ashley is very territorial and smart. I know these things. Okay. So, and with all of that being said, flaws and all, I still go up for Ashley. I feel like she is stylish. She is cute. She does her thing. Anyway, and I feel like I identify with Ashley. And y'all know what? I'm looking at Jamie. I done looked at him a couple times. Big Jamie kind of handsome, y'all. I didn't realize it because his personality is trash to me. I don't like it. But Big Jamie, he if I was older and he wasn't married, yeah, Big Jamie, I was like, damn, Big Jamie, who is this? Okay, anyway, so I went off a whole tangent. Anyway, so we back at the Christmas party, okay, and Joi and Ashley are going off on each other, going off. Ashley says, I am the reason why you're even on this show. Please put some respect on my name. Now, again, I don't know if that's completely true. Word on the curb, I believe, is that both Ashley and Erana pitched Joi and Clifton, and Carlos King approved it. That's the word on the curb. And again, when Ashley and Erana were arguing, that's what both of them said. So I do believe that their stories are true. But for Ashley to throw that up in that girl's face, I just was like, girl, Ashley, please. Like, I probably would have said some shit too, just like that. But also, it's like, Ashley, taking a step back. Like, let's be for real. Now, Was Joi partly wrong as well? Absolutely. She walked up in that girl's house, did not tell her that she was coming to the party. Ashley did not expect her to come, right? Based off of the way that the relationship was left off after Joi found out that Ashley had told her friend Alicia, right? She walked up in the girl's house, didn't even speak to her, didn't even try to pull her aside to talk to her about the situation. She just walked up in her house like, yeah, girl, I'm here. What else you want, girl? And it was very much like, ooh, Joi, girl, you doing a lot, girl. You doing a lot. You doing a lot. So anyway, so while I do think that Ashley was putting 20 on 10, I do feel like Joi was in the wrong. You don't just walk up in somebody's house, especially if you had eyes with that person. You don't just walk up in somebody's house like that. You just don't do that. You just don't do that. Okay. You just don't do it. So in the midst of this whole chaotic scene where Ashley and Joi are cussing each other out, Ashley kicks Joi out. Joi is leaving. Erana sees Joi leaving. She walks past Ashley. Now I do remember seeing this and I was like, ooh, Erana, girl. I thought Ashley was your friend, okay? So I don't know the dynamic between Erana and Joi. I don't know if Erana is closer to Joi than she is with Ashley, but the way that it seems on TV, the way we're looking at it, it looks like Erana is closer to Ashley. I don't know. But the fact remains, and I know this sounds so trivial and so childish, but it does for me, and maybe again, these are things that I know I need to work out. these are things that I know I need to work through in therapy. Okay, I'm not perfect. I know if my good girlfriend, if I get into an argument with another friend, right, a friend of a friend, and my good girlfriend who I know walks out to go check on that bitch first, I'm mad. Bitch, what the fuck? You're my friend. I need you first, right? So I understand Ashley and where she's coming from. Childish as it may be. I know, y'all. I know it's childish as fuck. But I'm just being honest with you. How I like really getting down to being honest with myself. I'm really not that mature when it comes to shit like that. I'm really not. And there's things I need to work on, but I can see why Ashley would feel the way she did. Holding on to it the way she is, that's even more immature, but I do understand why she feels that way, which leads me to believe, let's be clear, Ashley, I do think that you're jealous of Joi. Not jealous in the way that like Joi dress or nothing, nothing like that, because girl, don't be stylish, she don't be dressed like nothing, child. She be looking like she going grocery shopping every day. Child be like, girl, that's what you finna wear, girl. The people is, girl, cameras is here, girl, and this was what you chose to wear? Girl, okay, that's your business, girl. But anyway, so I don't think in style, looks, fashion, money, nothing like that, but I do think that Ashley wants to have the same relationship that she wants loyalty from Erana, unmitigated loyalty. And I do think that maybe Erana has gotten a little bit more chummy, a little bit more closer to Joi than she has Ashley. And maybe Ashley is feeling that. So I do believe that there may be a hint of friendship jealousy in there. But again, not in terms of look, style, fashion, money, status, nothing. Girl, I enjoy the girl. Girl. Oh, girl, don't reach. Girl, do not be don't reach. Okay. Mm-mm. And I'm trying to be fair because I don't too much care for that bitch anyway. But I'm gonna try to be fair, okay? So we get to Winter and Yusha. Now, I had a love-hate relationship with Winter because she was like, when she came on like a wrecking ball. But I really started to like her, right? I think Winter is really cute. I think she's beautiful. I think she's smart. I think she's fun. I think she's funny. I love her personality. She's very quick-witted. I appreciate all of those things. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, she get dumb when it comes to men. Because there is no way on God's green earth that you could tell me that Kevin wasn't a red flag when she first met his ass and she was just running behind a nigga just so she could have a husband. But I won't do too much with this. I ain't gonna do too much because I don't want the religious people to get upset with me. But I have thoughts and feelings about that for Winter. But anyway, so they're over there in Georgetown, y'all. We see them ice skating. They're talking about their status of the relationship. They talk all the time. They spend Christmas with each other. It was real cute. I'm like, okay, this is cute, this is cute, this is cute. But I'm watching Yusha. His eye contact is trash, y'all. I don't know if he's nervous about the cameras being there. I don't know. It feels like, I'm going to be honest with you. And again, this with my grandma. Well, we'll get into it. But his eye contact bothering me. It's bothering me. He don't really look into the camera like that. He look at her, but he don't look at the camera. And I don't know if I like that, y'all. Y'all tell me if I'm off or if I'm wrong. Okay? I'm looking at the eye contact and I'm looking at him like, okay, what's going on, sir? Anyway, so maybe he's nervous. I don't know. So then they talk about the status of the relationship. Let's take it a step further. Let's introduce, the kids. My kids are asking about you. Let's meet family, do all of those kinds of things. And I said, okay. At first I was like, cool. But then when I heard what Winter shared with us in the confessional, I was like, stop the press. Stop the motherfucking press. No ma'am, no ham, no Pam, no turkey. Okay. So she tells us, first they talk about abstinence. And the religious folks, okay, here's the thing. I used to be a staunch Christian. When I tell you, just hands down, I spent about 10, 15 years of my life as like a church girl. I was in church Monday through Friday, Monday through Sunday, going to church, Bible study, every little thing. So I understand the programming and the thought process of folks, adults who practice abstinence and all this stuff. So I understand the programming of it. This whole idea of abstinence as an adult and things like that, I totally disagree with it at this point. But we find out that Yusha and Winter are trying to practice abstinence. And the way that they talked about it, it sounds like Winter was okay with practicing abstinence. It sounded like Yusha was struggling. And he was like, as a man. I was like, I hate when people say that because women want sex just as much as men. We're just not allowed to say it. We're not allowed to express that we want sex just as much as y'all do. But anyway, that's on another tip. But I was like, does he agree with being abstinent? Because it just sounded like, y'all get in the comments, tell me what y'all think. Because did he sound like he really, like, yes, gung-ho, we are going to be abstaining from sex? Yes, it just sounded like, okay, I'm going to go along with this with you, but girl, you put your leg on me in the wrong way, girl, I'm going to take that thing. I was like, girl. Anyway, so here's why I was like, girl, Winter dear, I don't know about this one, okay? So she shares with us in the confessional. She actually starts talking to him at the skating ring and saying, the way that you express your words, you really don't express a lot. It's hard for me to know how you feel about certain things because you do not express. And I thought, well, maybe he's just quiet and he don't really talk a lot because my boyfriend is like that, right? He's more of an action person. And even still, he really is just action. If he wants something, he's going to come get it because he's made it very clear about our relationship. So anyway, Winter has taken upon herself to tell Yusha that she loved him. Okay. Now, from what I know, and I got to bring I got to bring grandma wisdom in this thing because that lady had taught me so much. So I'm gonna share this. This is me sharing my grandmother with you all. Okay. May her soul rest in peace. Okay. May her soul rest in power. So she always used to tell me, if a man love you, girl, he gonna tell you. If he love you, he gonna tell you. And he probably gonna be real quick with it too. He gonna be quicker to tell you he love you than you gonna be with him. And that's all I've ever experienced. And all of the relationships I've ever had, including the one I am with right now with my boo, he was the one that told me. And it was literally within 2 to 3 months of us talking. And he said it just rolled out of his tongue, just easy. And again, this is someone who does not really share his feelings like that with everybody. He's very quiet, he does not give freely like that, but he quickly put that together and said what he needed to say to me. Okay. And so I'm saying this to Winter. Now, girl, you the first one that said, I love you. Okay. I'm not going to be immature and say that. You can't do that. That's fine. But also when you turned around and told him, I love you. He told you, I appreciate that. Girl.
Proceed with caution.
My grandma, okay, now grandma wisdom, okay, baby, it's a no for me, dog. Skirt. You don't need to meet nobody kids. You need to figure out what the hell he got going on over there, because if it ain't love yet, and again, love is a fleeting word, right? We already know that, but still, we should have some sort of strong feelings for each other if we spending so much time with each other. Anyway, I'm not gonna get on my soapbox. I'm gonna get down from the soapbox, but what I'm gonna say is, Winter girl, I'm looking. I got my good eye. I know your ass don't have no good eye, but I got my good eye on that nigga. Okay. So back in the scene, he gives us this very eloquent, verbose, loquacious response, right, about how he feels. And I was like, girl, did you? Girl, okay, that's good enough for you? If it's good enough for you, it's good enough for me. Moving on. Okay, so then we get Quick and Clifton. Now the guys come together to recap about the whole debacle at the Christmas Eve's party. Okay, and Clifton, I felt like was already on some rah-rah. Like, I don't really, I ain't trying to come between. If it was me, I wouldn't come to meet with Quick because I don't got time to be talking about women's business. It's like, well, sir, if you want to try to have a decent relationship with the people on this show, you need to be able to mend fences with the husbands and the men, because it all affects everything, okay? I'm already side. I'm like, Clifton already bringing that bullshit from Ready to Love. I said, here he go, here he go, here he go. But okay. So they recap about his health issue, had blood clots and things like that. So, we wishing him the best and hope for a speedy recovery, and a full recovery. And so they talk about the whole situation between Ashley and Joi, right? And how Ashley told business that didn't need to be told. Now, again, telling somebody that you already married when you're married and all, dumb to me, dumb as fuck to me. Like, girl, why the fuck you hiding that shit? Y'all together? Why the fuck does it matter? You just say that shit, right? Do that shit. Shout out to Ashley. But say that shit, girl. What the fuck? Why? But also, if someone does not want you to tell people that, then you need to respect how they feel. So two things can be true at once, right? It's dumb as fuck to ask me to not tell somebody that your ass is married. Why the fuck you hiding it in the first fucking place? That's stupid. 1, 2, if I tell you something in confidence, you should keep it in confidence, right? So two things can be true at once, all right? So they're absolutely right. Quick says that my wife Ashley apologized to Joi several times. Again, Clifton was right in this. Clifford, the big red dog. He always look like a motherfucking lumberjack. Y'all think that? Don't get me wrong. He a handsome man, but also he just still give lumberjack, like low effort lumberjack. Anyway, so Clifton is right. It does not matter how many times you apologize. It is up to the person who you have wronged to decide to forgive you. And that's on P. And I get that. He's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. He also said, my wife told your wife in confidence and you should have kept it up. Now, Quick was like, well, don't tell me something if you don't. Now, again, we already know. My grandma used to say this too, child. Don't say nothing to nobody if you don't want to repeat it. Period. And that goes for everything. You're absolutely right. But as a friend or building a relationship, it's about trust. I should be able to tell you things that I want to tell you without you going back and telling other people. Granted, it was her BFF and it wasn't no real intimate secret like that. But again, it's about principle. So Clifton was absolutely right in this thing. Now, where Clifton lost me a little bit was where he was getting like, if it gets there and I got to protect my wife, it's going to be, I was like, why are you getting hostile? Like, the thing about it is this conversation did not need to be approached with aggression. It didn't. It really didn't. Y'all could just talk about it through and be cool with it. Like, I did not like Clifton's energy. Y'all get in the comments and tell me what y'all thought about the whole interaction with Clifton and Quick. I was like, why the fuck y'all doing this? I don't understand. So in the backdrop of this, I forgot that Erana and Jamie were talking and recapping the whole situation. They were talking about it again. I feel like Erana be inserting herself in issues that don't need to be inserted. She was like, I'm in the middle of it again. Girl, you're not in the middle of nothing. Girl, you put your big size 10 foot up in this mug and that's on you, and you can mind your business, because people in the season before had told you several times, Erana, bag, mind your business, bag, mind your business. But anyway, so we see Joi and Erana meeting together at a hardware store. Erana is rehabbing her basement, so that's why she's at a hardware store. Because, child, good and damn well Erana ass would not be at no damn hardware store just for pleasure, okay? She's looking at paints and colors and things like that, and Joi meets her there, and they're talking about the whole situation, recapping the situation. And again, Erana in the confessional says that she thinks that Ashley may be jealous of Joi and Joi's relationship with Erana. Because, Ashley is saying, oh, that's your best friend. Oh, you want to meet with her again? Oh, you want to meet with her again? So I can see where Erana may be right, but what I don't see is Erana being in the middle of it. Erana, you need to mind your motherfucking business. This is not about you. If you want to be friends with these people, if you want to make it look like you're not favoring Joi over Ashley, you want to be the neutral party, you need to get your ass up out of it. Okay, you can go as far as to bringing them together to have conversations, but this side conversation bullshit that you got going on, Ray, girl, it's Erana and then Ray. Girl, Ray messy as fuck, okay? Ray messy as fuck. Girl, you being messy, girl. Don't do this. Do not do this, okay? We get a quick snippet of Ashley and Quick going to see the celebration for the very first Black elected mayor of Maryland, governor of Maryland, Wes Moore. Shout out to him. That was a huge thing here. And they know him, so they're being invited to the celebration to speak. So again, there is no reason why Ashley should be jealous of Joi in terms of like money, style, status, all of that. Girl, no, no, please, okay? And they actually say that in the car. And girl, no lies told. Girl, no lies, no notes, okay? So we see Milk and Honey. We see Ashley. First of all, Milk and Honey is so good. So good. So good. Shout out to Nita the Diva Girl. We're going to have to go to the one at the wharf because that one just opened. Anyway, because I'm trying to go to brunch with my friend, okay? Anyway, shout out to her. Subscribe to her channel as well. Anyway, so Ashley and Erana sit down to meet, and I think they're in Maryland. I think they're in Germantown, Glenarden. They weren't in any, like, DC Milk and Honey, because it's only a few in DC. I think it's like only one or two in DC. It's like one off 8th Street, and that's not the 8th Street one. So anyway, anywho, so who do I think is wrong? I think both of them are wrong in the situation because they're recapping and they're starting to go back and forth. Who do I think is wrong? I think that both of them are wrong. Two things can be true at the same time. I think Erana needs to mind her motherfucking business. Get the fuck out between Ashley and Joi. If you want to see your friends get together and you want to see fences mended, you just need to be you need to put them together and try to allow them to have a good open conversation. You do not need to be having all these side damn conversations with everybody. You don't need to be doing all of that. And they also recap at the fact that Ashley and Erana got into words at the party when Ashley kicked Joi out. Now, I do not want to see them fight and argue. I think that they're the pillars of they literally are the pillars of the show. So I do not want to see them at odds at all. I love seeing them together. I think they're fun. I love watching them have fun together. And so I don't want them at odds, but I do need Erana to mind her motherfucking business, okay? And then Ashley, I need you to just mature. Girl, get the fuck over it. I understand that you were disappointed with Joi. I'm sorry. I understand that you were disappointed with Erana for going after Joi first, but maybe your approach to telling her that is fucked up. And maybe you just need to explain that to her in terms that aren't so aggressive and so hostile. Okay. So I think two things can be true at the same time. And I do not want to see these girls fight. I really do not want to see Ashley and Erana fight at all. I really don't. So yeah, anyway, y'all get down in the comments. Please tell me what y'all think about the episode. I'm planning to go live. I know y'all have not seen my face in so long, and I have not seen yours. Well, I don't really be seeing y'all faces, but I want y'all to see my face. So I'm planning to go live on Friday. I'll have more announcements about that in the Monday announcements. I hadn't done a Friday announcement in forever, so I'm going to post something for Monday so y'all can see what's going on. But please get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode. Don't forget to like this video before you leave. Subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.